Hello, today I'm going to be playing a Marvel United 3-player game. I'm going to be playing it solo, but I'll be playing each of the characters individually. I'm going to do a heroic challenge on there. For this game, we're going to have the Red Skull as the villain. He's going to be going up against the heroes who are the Incredible Hulk, Iron Man, and Captain America. And I will be taking the single and the double wilds out of each of these decks, placing them aside for the heroic challenge. And then let's shuffle these locations and see which ones come up here. Okay, we have the Shield Helicarrier, the Avengers Mansion, New York Police Headquarters, Central Park, Shield Headquarters, and Stark Labs. All right, give me one moment. We'll set this all up, and then we'll begin the gameplay. All right, we have the location card set up. Now let's shuffle up this threat deck and see what threats come out on those locations. We'll have Madam Hydra. She comes out at the Shield Helicarrier. Bob, Agent of Hydra, comes out at the Avengers Mansion. Crossbones will come out on the New York Police Headquarters. Subversion comes out on Stark Labs. Brainwashing on Shield Headquarters. And Hydra Elite Troops on Central Park. Let's add health to these characters. Since we're playing a 3-player game, the Red Skull will start with 8 life. Let's give his deck a shuffle. Let's find out where he starts. 6. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He starts in Central Park. Our heroes will start across from him, 2 tiles away. We play in a clockwise direction here on this layout. Let's give the hero cards a shuffle. You got the Hulk. And draw 3 cards. May have to move this for the storyline. Iron Man. And Captain America. All right, the Red Skull will be going first, and let's begin. Pulls a 3 movement. He'll go 1, 2, 3. There is no target effect here, like there is down here. There's no BAM effect on the card, so Crossbones won't attack. But he is going to displace some civilians. 1 behind him, 2 at his location. And we hit overflow on this one, which means I can't put another token on that. Because of that, if a civilian or a thug token can't be added to the location, increase the fear track by 1 for each token you couldn't add. So that's 1 so far. And then he's going to place 1 ahead of him. That's the villain's turn. Let's go to the heroes. Let's have the Hulk start out with a double punch. Oops, I should have drew a card too. Doesn't matter, I'm going to still do that same thing. So let's have Hulk start out with the double punch. He's going to do 2 damage on Crossbones. That's Hulk's turn. Moving on to Iron Man. Iron Man will draw a card. And I think Iron Man's going to do his double punch. We're going to beat up on Crossbones right away here. So he gets his 2 from his card, and he gets the 2 from Hulk, which takes out Crossbones. That threat comes off, goes down here. There is a end of the turn location effect. You may discard one thug from any location. I think I want to keep my thugs out on the board right now because I'd like to be able to do that for the mission card, so I'm not going to take that action at this point. Moving on, Captain America's turn. He should probably get some movement out there, and that's what he's going to do. So we can move one and attack, and then we have 2 attacks from Iron Man here. Should we go after Bob, Agent of Hydra, or should we come down here and start beating up on thugs? I think we're going to focus on thugs now. He's going to use this one attack to take out that thug. He's going to move. Not Red Skull, Captain America. Move down here to the Stark Labs. He's going to use those 2 attack from Iron Man to take out these 2 thugs. 3 heroes have gone. It's now time for the villain to go. The Red Skull is going to move 1. Now, there is a bullseye effect here, and it's discard all thugs and civilians from this location and advance the fear track by the number of tokens discarded this way. Well, there's 2 civilians there, so they get discarded. Fear track goes up by 2. Luckily, Captain America came down there and cleaned that out. Okay, there is no BAM effect, so now he will place thugs. He's going to place 1 behind him, 2 at his location, and 1 at the location ahead of him. And that concludes the villain's turn. Back to the heroes. This time Hulk's going to draw a card. Let's see what we can do here. Alright. Hulk is going to go after Bob, the Agent of Hydra. He's going to use Captain America's 1 move they left. And we're going to do all 3 attack on Bob, the Agent. Brings him down to only 1 life left. And that's Hulk's turn. Hulk, then Iron Man. I keep the same order each time. So now Iron Man. Iron Man so far will have 2 attack. Let's see. Let's use his Stark resources. Distribute 2 move action tokens from the pool among any number of heroes. So let's see. Hulk's got a lot of move there. Let's put 1 on Captain America. And let's go 1 on Iron Man. So that goes there. 3 attack. He's going to use 1 attack to take out this thug. We're going to immediately use one of my resource tokens that I brought out. That's the move one, so we can move down here to Stark Labs. We're going to use these 2 attack from the Hulk's card to take out 2 more thugs. Take out these 2 thugs. Okay, moving on. Captain America's turn. Let's get started on taking out the subversion. So, Captain America is going to play his double heroic. He's going to put 2 heroic tokens on this card. He is then going to use the Stark resource that he gave him for move. He is going to move to Shield headquarters, and he'll use the 1 attack from the card previous, that was the Iron Man, to take out 1 more thug here. So we're doing pretty good on thugs. Now we got to start focusing on clearing some threats. We're all caught up there. All right. Again, 3 heroes have gone. It's now the villain's turn. Ooh, Red Skull. He is going to go 0. And Hail Hydra. Discard all civilians from locations with heroes. So we got 2 here with Hulk. We got 1 here with Captain America. And we got none there with Iron Man. Deal 1 damage to each of those heroes. So Hulk's going to take a damage, and so is Captain America. Hulk will get rid of one of his smash cards. Captain America will get rid of... Let's get rid of his double attack for right now. These go to the bottom of each hero's deck. Okay, they've both taken the damage. Advance the fear track by the number of civilians discarded this way. So we got 1, 2, 3 civilians discarded. Track goes up 3 to 6. That is the Red Skull's turn. Okay, we are now back to the Hulk. What will he do? He's only got 1 health left on Bob the Agent. He's got 2 heroic actions, which, well, I could go over here and save some heroes, but that's not really what the Hulk does. Alright, instead Hulk's going to use his 1 move and 1 attack. And here's how we're going to do it. We're going to use the attack right away, take out the agent, Bob the Agent of Hydra. Hero starting their turn in this location, take 1 crisis token. So that would have gone off before. So unfortunately the Hulk will take a crisis token. That effect would have gone off before I would have knocked him out. Okay, so I use that. I now have a move and 2 heroic actions. So he's going to move over here. And I know this hardly ever happens, but the Hulk is going to save 2 civilians instead of scaring them away. And I'm also going to use this end of turn location effect, which is you may discard 1 thug from any location. And I think I'm going to get rid of, let's see, I'm going to get rid of 1 up here from the shield helicarrier. All right, Hulk's turn. Now it is on to Iron Man. Iron Man's got a lot of heroic and a lot of move. And what we play off of is Hulk's move and attack. So let's pull out his double heroic, because that will help Captain America. So Iron Man is going to place 1 heroic action here. That takes care of the subversion, cancels that threat. That comes off. The clear threat token goes on my mission card. I am then going to use the movement from Hulk's card and his attack to take out this thug. And I'm going to use my last heroic action to place that on brainwashing here at the SHIELD headquarters. And that would conclude Iron Man's turn. Moving on to Captain America. Draw a card. Let's see, Captain America's here. We got 2 heroic actions. That'll finish that card. Let's focus on some moving and probably some attack. Here's the problem. These are Hydra elite troops over here at Central Park. Each thug in this location requires 2 damage to be defeated. And unfortunately we don't have that. So what do we do? Well, I'd like to see what the end effect is here. So let's just play our movement for right now and see what that effect's going to be. So first thing we'll do is we'll take the 2 heroic actions from Iron Man, his card, and we're going to place that to finish brainwashing. That completes that threat. Take that threat off. Threat token goes on to the threat missions. Now, the SHIELD headquarters, their end location effect says you may discard 1 card from your hand to the bottom of your deck to remove 1 crisis token from anywhere. So far we got this Hulk's 1 crisis token. Don't think I'm going to worry about that too much. What I do want to do is move Captain America 1 this way to Stark Labs. Reason being, end of turn, location effect here is you may swap 1 card from your hand with 1 of your cards in the storyline. So, Cap has move and attack, a move, and a double heroic. I think I want to grab that double heroic in case I need to close off this space here. And in order to do that, I am going to switch out my move and attack for that double heroic. That may be a mistake. I should have maybe switched out with that, but we'll see. All right, so 3 heroes have gone. It's now Red Skull's turn. Red Skull will move 1. Okay, there is no target effect, but this BAM does go off. His BAM is deal 1 damage to each hero in Red Skull's location. Iron Man's in Red Skull's location, so he will deal damage to him. I'm going to take this card and put it to the bottom of Iron Man's deck. Okay, then after that it says, and increase the fear track by 2, so it goes up to 8. He will place down some civilians. 1 behind him, 2 at his location, and 1 ahead at the location in front of him. That is the Red Skull's turn. All right, let's finish off these. It just dawned on me too. I'm so sorry. I don't know when that came off. That should have been completed already. He probably should have gone 1 turn ahead. Oh well. I made an error there. I didn't realize I had 4. I'm looking at my location cards going, wait a second. There's 4 missing. All right, so because of that, he probably should have done that move before Captain America did his, which was the 1 move and the swap the card from the storyline. So because of that, we're going to move that ahead and now only get 1 more card to play at this time. So because of that, we'll move Captain America ahead, and we're only going to play 1 more card. So it'll be the Hulk's turn, and then Red Skull will go again. I just want to make sure that that's fair, because I don't know when. I just finished that one at the end of that turn, so that's probably what it is. But just to play it safe, we're going to do it that way. All right, so Incredible Hulk will go. He's got Captain America's move to work off of. Let's do his... He's going to do his Hulk smash. But what we got to do first is we got to do the double move. So he's going to move 1, 2 here. Hulk smash. Deal 1 damage to everything else in this location. Discard all civilians there. So the civilians run away. This thug gets hit. Madam Hydra gets hit for 1. The thug completes the thug mission card. Now the villain is vulnerable to damage. And the villain also acts after every 2 hero cards now. So we're now back to Red Skull's turn. All right, Red Skull's going to move 2. 1, 2. He is going to BAM. So he's going to BAM. He's going to hit the Incredible Hulk, deal 1 damage to each hero at Red Hulk's location, increase the fear track by 2. So let's increase this by 2. Hulk's going to lose a card. Now, all other BAM effects will go off too. Madam Hydra, she deals 1 damage to each hero at this location. Any hero can prevent this effect by taking 1 crisis token. Well, if I discard this last card to put the damage on the Hulk, it's going to knock him out. And BAM effects can go off again. So instead, I'm going to take the crisis token, and hopefully the Red Skull's crisis card doesn't come out real soon. All right, so all BAM effects have gone off. I've moved the tracker up. Now we're going to place some thugs. We got overflow here because I can't place the 1 behind him, so it goes up to 11. He's got 2 thugs at his location and 1 thug at the location ahead of him. And that's the villain's turn. Now we got Captain America, Incredible Hulk. We're up to Iron Man. Iron Man draws. We can now attack the Red Skull. So I'm going to use the move from Hulk and the move from Iron Man to go 1, 2. I'm going to put the 1 damage on the Red Skull. Okay. Moving on to Captain America. Where are you at? You're way over here. So, Captain America is going to use his leadership card. Give a token, a wild token, from the pool to another hero. Well, Hulk, you're our only hope. I'm going to give it to you in hopes that your next card here is going to be some punch damage. So, Captain America has 2 move and 1 attack. So he's going to move 1, 2, and he's going to attack this one thug and take him out. This, I am going to use the location effect here. You may draw cards until you have 3 in your hand. So he's going to heal up one of his cards there. All right, 2 heroes have went. It's now back to the Red Skull. What is he going to do? Oof. All right, Hail Hydra. Well, no effects go off. There's no band that goes off, no target. So, Hail Hydra, discard all civilians from locations with heroes. No civilians here at the Shield Helicarrier. No civilians there at the Avengers Mansion. Deal 1 damage to each of those heroes. Okay, let's look at a clarification on this card. Discard all civilians from locations with heroes and deal 1 damage to each of those heroes. Well, there's no civilians there. Advance the fear track by the number of civilians discarded this way. So no civilians were discarded. But it does say and deal 1 damage to each of those heroes. So I guess I'm going to play it that each hero would take 1 damage. So Iron Man's going to take 1. Captain America will take 1. Incredible Hulk's going to take his final one. That KOs him. At that time, Red Skull's BAM effect goes off. Deal 1 damage to each hero in Red Skull's location and increase the fear track by 2. So we'll increase that. Tony Hawk's going to take... Tony Stark is going to take the damage Iron Man. So he gets KO'd now. At that point, the BAM effect goes off again. So he deals 1 damage to each hero in Red Skull's location, increase the fear track by 2 more. So now he's up to 15. This does not affect anybody because they've already been knocked out. So both Incredible Hulk and Iron Man have been KO'd right now. Looking at the storyline here, this would move on at this point. We'd be going to the Incredible Hulk. He's going to draw 4 cards. Okay, Incredible Hulk just drew 4 cards. He revives. I'm going to play my double attack. I'm going to do 2 damage to the Red Skull. I'm going to use the one wild from Captain America's leadership to do 1 more damage on the Red Skull. And that would conclude the Hulk's turn. Moving on, we'll go to Iron Man. Iron Man is KO'd, so he's going to draw 4 cards. He will revive. And he pulled a double attack too, so he will be playing that immediately. That's doing 1, 2, 3, 4 more damage on the Red Skull. He's got 1, 2, 3, and 4 life left. That KOs the Red Skull, and our heroes are successful. I think in this scenario, actually KOing both the Incredible Hulk and Iron Man helped them get through their cards, which helped them to get the double attacks and defeat the Red Skull. So that was interesting. Red Skull ended up being on 15. He had 5 more points to go. Both of my heroes were sitting on Madam Hydra card, and she was going to do either 1 damage or 1 crisis token. And let's see what the Red Skull would have pulled the next turn. He would have done a BAM on both the Iron Man and the Hulk. She would have done her BAM on them. And here's his one that was coming up. Hydra Insurgency. For each crisis token the heroes have, which Incredible Hulk had 2 at the time, advance the fear track by 1. So he would have BAMmed on both those guys, brought it up 2. Both these would have brought it up 2 more. And possibly another KO there and a recurring BAM effect. But luckily the heroes won this one. I'm really enjoying this game. It's simple, it's fun, it's quick. This is a 3-player game, and it went pretty well. Thanks for watching. I'm Cyniker the Subpar Gamer, reminding you to keep aiming for average. Till next time.